So we've covered two of Hololive's divisions, the main Japanese division and the English division. But there's one other division I still haven't talked about yet, and that's their Indonesian division. Much like Niji-Sanji, Hololive has their own VTubers who work in said country, and given most of their talents can speak Japanese and English on top of their native Indonesian, they can easily draw crowds from all three countries, making them easily able to grow their respective fan bases. But one member of Hololive ID's second generation has taken things to a whole new level. She may be playing a zombie as her character, but the amount of energy she puts out every stream, hell, every tweet, is more alive than many VTubers out there put together. And she's got plenty of love to go around, as you'll soon see, as we take a look at today's VTuber, Kureiji Ollie. But first, it's my time to simp, for the YouTube algorithm that is. So if you enjoyed today's guide, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts on this undead mad lass below, and subscribe, along with ringing that little notification bell, so you know when the next video rises from its grave. Now that we're done with that, hello everyone! I'm the Shades, and this is a VTuber's Guide to Vtubers. This is one zombie that is far from dead inside. It's clear Dr. Frankenstein has upped his game, cause the very energy of this girl is completely off the charts, and she does not have an off switch. First, let's talk design. She's a bit of a patchwork zombie with parts of different bodies sewn together. Admittedly, this kind of goes against her backstory, where she literally rose from her grave and simply walked home, only to find it's now a ramen shop. That said, this design carries into her outfit with a tattered dress with a giant red bow in the middle, bandages on one arm and one leg, two different shoes, and a bow in her red and white hair. There's also a sword sticking through her head, though that can be removed whenever she wants, honestly. Another aspect I like is her eyes, with one a red eye with a diamond pupil, and the other basically a shirt button. Again, going with that whole patchwork gimmick. Credit to Lamb for the illustration and Kefi for the modeling, who you may recall also did the modeling for my gal Kiryu Coco. They helped make Ollie an avatar that is expressive and full of life. Especially impressive given she's supposed to be dead. Now for her personality, and whoo boy, do we got a wild one here. I mean, her name is Kureiji Ollie, with her first name being simply crazy in English. But the name fits, as she's had a crazy, energetic personality from moment one.
Ito, minasan! Ori, karinbawa! Karinbawa! Ito, ako adalah zombie idol sebenarnya nomor satu di dunia. The #1 super cute zombie idol in the whole wide world.
She can get louder than me sometimes, and anyone who's seen my streams will tell you that is quite the feat. We don't really know how long she's been dead, but it seems she quickly picked up on today's meme culture, as she can easily throw out modern internet slang with ease. And she loves when fans make memes out of her as well. But more than anything else, the one thing you will quickly learn about Ollie is she is a simp. Now, since the internet has tossed that term around so willy-nilly, I want to make it clear what that term actually means. In the broadest terms, a simp is a person who does anything they can to get the attention of someone else, usually a celebrity or internet content creator, potentially with the hopes of getting their feelings reciprocated, even though it's entirely unlikely to happen. Ollie fits this like a glove, constantly sipping over not only the other Hololive girls, flirting with them constantly, and not even just other VTubers, but even other top streamers. When both Joey and Connor of the Trash Taste podcast showed up in her chats early on, she lost her damn mind over it.
Hold on! It's doing the anime man!
And this doesn't just happen on her streams, as she's very active on her Twitter page, constantly replying to others whenever the occasion arises to, and that's quite often, honestly. This leads me to something I've only ever hinted at, but it's one of the major things about the VTuber community I absolutely love. The lack of toxicity. There's never any rivalries with other agencies, no bad blood or beef with any VTubers as far as the main groups go, and they're all allowed at some point to collab with each other. Hololive can work with Niji-Sanji or VShojo, and all the girls talk to each other on social media like they're all best friends. I see Ollie chatting with Pomu Rainpuff from Niji-Sanji English, or seeing Mori Kalalapi hanging out with Iron Mouse from VShojo, and the fans are equally down with this. There are no turf wars, no picking sides. While everyone will have their favorites for sure, However, you're more than able to watch VTubers from different agencies and no one will shame you for it. We all work together to lift each other up, and we all succeed together. Toxicity, something I've seen from every other community out there, is filtered out. If you act like a dick, the fans will make sure your voice is not heard, as we don't need that shit here. Ollie is the personification of this, as she works to bring all streamers, and especially all VTubers, together. If other communities could come together like this, I bet the world would be a much better place. Faith in humanity restored right there. Back to Ollie. In terms of content, she runs the usual gambit. Game streams, chat streams, karaoke streams, etc. She's even done stuff like read-alongs, where she reads light novels with her fans, and math streams, like when she counted as far into pi as she could possibly go.
Start from the beginning? I guess we'll start from the beginning.
She also did an AU stream where she hadn't died at all, and Ollie, now going by Olivia, is the total opposite of the Ollie we know. Quiet, timid, and easily embarrassed. Like when Japanese Gen 1 girl Natsurio Matsuri asked to go out with her. As far as the game she plays, she's certainly a multiplayer specialist. Minecraft, Monster Hunter, Among Us, and more. But her real game of choice is Apex Legends, as she will collab with anyone to play some Apex with her. Remember I mentioned Connor, aka Seadog VA earlier? Well, seems the two of them bonded over some Apex themselves off stream.
Connor! Seadog VA. We played Apex twice now. We played it off stream, and let me tell you, he is just the sweetest thing ever.
As far as her singing goes, it's not her strong suit if I'm being totally honest. I checked several songs, but none of them really showed her singing all too well. Even with fully produced songs, something just sounded off about it, like when she released a cover of Kyoden Hey Kids from Noragami Arigoto. Look, like I said with Coco, I give her credit for going out there and performing at all, but I'm gonna call it like I see it. Perhaps she will get better with time, but right now she's just not there yet. Bottom line, Ollie is a one-of-a-kind VTuber with energy to spare. If you need someone to supercharge your day, this Walking Dead VTuber will certainly do that for you. Her exuberant personality is something to behold, and if you're a fellow VTuber or even a popular content creator, she might just love you as much as you'd love her. You can find links to Ollie's social media in that big old info box below, so check her out and see if this zombie lives up to the hype she brings. Then, let me know who you'd like for me to cover in the future. I think it's time to head back to the indie scene again, and it's time to finally look at the other side of the gender coin. So next time, drinks are on me. That's a joke. I can't even buy my own drinks, to be honest. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me here today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Shades, and we'll see you next time. Rock on!